Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the Real Boss TV 815. Y'all already know what to do, man. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. And hit the notification bell just so y'all can link up with me when I drop. All right. Now, y'all know this little situation with Malcom-Jamal, it's kind of touchy, man. It's a lot of stuff being said. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff like that going on. Let's see, April, you don't have your device connected. You got to give it permission. You don't got to connect it. You got to give it permission to at least your audio. But yeah, man, I got some content for y'all, man. It's finna get deep tonight, man. And y'all already know how I do it. I'm gonna let a few people get up in here, and we're gonna get straight to business. So, with that being said, y'all just give me a second, man. Y'all get your popcorn, your drink, your smoke, whatever you got to do, because I'm finna get mine. You know what I'm saying? So just give me a second. We finna turn up tonight. Yeah. Let's go. What's up with it, boy? That's a bit. I see you. We got to run that one back one more time. That's what you. my people at? If you're a host, click that link. Pinned in the comments so you get up there. Yeah, man. So we're gonna get it started here in a second. I'm just trying to let a few people get in. If y'all supposed to be a host, then go ahead and click that link that's pinned in the comments. And if you're having trouble doing that, if you got an iPhone, you can copy the link and put it in your Safari browser, and that way it'll take you straight to it. All you gotta do is you gotta at least give it permission to for your audio. And even if you give it permission for your camera, you can just turn it right off whenever you jump in. So don't be scared, man. Y'all too old to be scared. But yeah, we finna get this started. But man, say, I told y'all I was gonna be back, man. I told y'all I was gonna be back. And this finna be up. No. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work out a schedule. Probably gonna do it Mondays and Wednesdays. But man, y'all just get ready, man. Say, don't forget to click that link. Y'all go ahead and click that like button too, man. I'm waiting on at least one of my hosts at least. But if not, we're just gonna start without them. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a second.
Are you playing that music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on right quick. I'm gonna eat right quick. Hold on right quick.
Right. That's a bit. Man, say it's about hot as a bitch in here. Really, man. So we waiting on that boy Big Stepper to come back. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump this off because you know it's my job. But yeah, man, say this Jamal Warner thing is getting pretty big right now. And when I started doing a lot of research into it, the shit kind of sad, man. But it is a lot of see. Now I see why a lot of these conspiracy theorists is coming up with a lot of the stuff they coming up with because this does kind of seem like some spiritual stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, you gotta take a look at some things. I'm gonna show you his last post that he did, which is it's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to y'all. Let me see. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, what it do?
What's up with it, stuff?
Man, chilling, man. So who are you talking about?
Man,
Chuck Hogan?
we're gonna be talking about a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna start off with this Malcolm-Jamal Warner thing, and then we're gonna get into some other things because I know what you want to talk about.
What? Wait, what?
It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
It really is, man. But let me see.
So it's like he drowned. I think it's more to that.
Yeah, it's a lot of conspiracies going on right now. But like I said, we're gonna address all of them, and then we're gonna drop some facts too. Let me see something. So with this case, what kind of stood out to me is behind the scenes he been kind of like getting on his little black political thing, and I don't know if that got much to do with nothing, but you could tell he was kind of stressed about something, man. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell he was kind of stressed about something,
Yeah.
and that's why a lot of people going back to his like recent interviews and they pulling up stuff. But
What was his last video? You know,
I'm gonna show his last video right now. That's it right here. That's on my screen. So watch this. This is the last video that he posted.
On his birthday, she put the flower there, so I'm rocking it. What? It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some good cheer. And life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Like if you just take a minute to stop and take stock, I guarantee you can find at least one reason to smile. And if for some reason you can't find a reason to smile, then that's probably the best time to be the reason for somebody else to smile. So, find a smile for yourself and be a reason for someone else to smile. That's all I got. Listen to love. It's been a minute. Peace and love, and I'll be back soon.
You see, he was all happy and stuff, but he did say life been lifing. So behind the scenes, from my understanding, something been going on, but it's not too clear what it is. But from my understanding, from my understanding, what I've seen, what I've heard that's going on is that let me see, what's up with the Triple D? John A. Steven, what up with it, man? Look, from my understanding, what happened now, I'm gonna get into what the surfer said, but from my understanding, he was trying to save his daughter.
Right, that's what they said.
Now, when you look at it on a spiritual thing, like think about this is the last thing he said. This is my daughter's birthday. He got the flower in her ear. I mean, in his ear. You know what I'm saying? And he was celebrating his daughter's birthday.
Right.
He tried to save her. Now his mom came out and said, now it's crazy because his mom was saying, like, I guess trying to say like he should know better. Like, because I guess he be out there like that. And they're saying that he knows that those tides, like it's a beautiful beach, but he knows there's some rough tides out there.
Right.
And there is, and his people, I guess they're just saying like, why did you have your daughter in the water? You know what I'm saying? Out
Right.
there like that.
Where was his wife? Where was his wife at?
I don't know. He wasn't with her. And see, now we're gonna get into that because they saying like, now the question is, was he having problems with his wife? So I'm gonna show you some more content about him. They
So
said
who
his
was
wife.
all there though? It was him and his daughter there?
Yep,
It was him and his daughter there.
yep. Just
How old
him
is
and
his daughter?
I don't know, man. I didn't look. She's young though. She's pretty young. Like, you know, she's young.
Why the wife not there? That don't make sense.
I think maybe they got something going. They into it or something because
Right.
I got some footage of them saying how his wife instantly went into the account and stuff and said, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just show you the footage. You see what I'm saying?
That's probably what it was. He was going through stuff with his wife.
And it's saying like she instantly went to the money, basically, in so many words. Like went ahead and put some kind of, I don't know, did something. I'm gonna show you that too, but I don't know. It's kind of shaky.
How many kids he got by her?
I don't know. You might have to look it up. Look it up right now. Look and see how many kids he got by her.
Okay.
Because we finna get into this. Because I got some content for you. I'm finna start dropping them too. I'm just waiting on a few more people to get up in here. But
Okay, life and life.
yeah.
I mean, you know, that's a saying though. That's a saying people say, you know. But
Yeah, it's the saying people say when they going through something though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's a saying what, like, you know.
like yeah, you know, I had a long day, or you just really going through stuff, or
Yeah, like earlier, like a couple
stuff
days ago,
happening.
we just started this campaign, and then somebody quit, and that's what they said. They had to quit because life been life, and they couldn't continue
Right.
to get this money. You see what I'm saying? So that is a statement, you know, that's real. Like when you say that, it means that you're going through some hard times, and you wouldn't imagine him going through no hard times. Now I heard he had some bank. I heard
I mean,
his wife got some M's, some big M's left behind.
most of the time that do mean like you might be going. Most of the time, sometimes people just say it because they done had a hard day, long day.
Yeah,
They ain't really just, you know. But most of the times, yeah, they pretty much going through some stuff, like you say, you know.
yeah,
So
definitely.
so let me Google. What's his name?
Malcom-Jamal Warner.
Cause you know we know him by the Cosby name, Theo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot.
Everybody know him by Theo.
Let me see. He got an ex-spouse, Michelle Thomas, and
Yeah, he do have the X too.
well, actually, he got two ex-wives. He got
Also,
an escalator from 88 to 98. Michelle Thomas, then Regina King. He was
yep.
married to Regina
Yeah, he was married to Regina King. She came and spoke.
that
I
was
think I got that
2013.
too.
That was 2011, 2013.
Yep.
So he wasn't. I don't see her. So he wasn't married to her. I mean, was he married to her?
To who?
No,
To Regina King?
no. I'm talking to the new woman, whoever the new woman is.
I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
We looking into this. I got all the
let me see how
juice,
many kids he got. I don't
the
know if he got
facts.
kids. I mean, yeah, but you know, they say he had one daughter. Malcom-Jamal had one daughter. Her name and exact birthday were not public shared, but she is 8 years old at the time of his death. So you had an
Mm,
8-year-old out there in the water?
yes.
Okay, probably he chose to keep his daughter's identity private, rarely showing photos of her and never revealing her name publicly. He expressed deep love and joy for his daughter, calling her the mini us, sharing snippets of their life. Inspiration. Warner stated that his daughter inspired him and brought him happiness and a new perspective on life. At the time of his death, he was with his daughter when he drowned, and Costa Rica suffered. Her were able to rescue. Oh, so the surfer youngster rescued her, but one did not survive.
And that makes sense. He probably, died trying, saving
So
her,
who is the? I
keeping
mean,
her.
like she's the daughter mama, the one who took the account. Like that's the daughter mama,
That's what we finna find out.
because they don't say nothing about him being in a relationship with nobody. Hold on, let me type that in. So he definitely wasn't married because they don't say nothing about like the boys where they say married. Like he's not with them people no more. He's not with Regina King and the other woman.
Nah, he ain't with them no more. That was early on in his career when he was with her. This chick is somebody new.
I wanted that. Oh, let me see. Okay, I'm putting the girlfriend in. Somebody say he had a secret. They say he had a secret marriage.
Mm.
Inside his ups and downs, from child stardom to the painful and relationship history revealed. Malcolm.
I'm finna pull it up though. I'm just trying to see some. I'm trying to holler at somebody real quick. Let's see. All right, so we gonna get into look. I'm finna show you this. Let me find it real quick though. Go to my archives. And it's I also got his sister had came out and said something. She was mad about something. I ain't read all of it. We're gonna read it here. Okay. Now, so is he married or he's not? That's the question. Is he married or he's not married? They could be talking about his ex-wife. I did see that he left some money behind. Like somebody finna pick up their bread. Let's take a look at this though.
No one noticed that Malcolm-Jamal Warner's wife made 3 spine-chilling decisions within less than 24 hours of his death. Decisions that fall out of the grave. First of all, the fact that Warner was just 10 meters away from the...
You don't notice how loud it is?
Yeah, I did notice that.
It's loud as a motherfucker.
Water entry point has already raised suspicion, and her wife, just 6 hours after her death, urgently contacted a lawyer who changed the beneficiary of Warner's $12 million worth of properties and investments to herself. Even the date of death signed on the document was 5 hours earlier than the officially recognized one. With such a high regard for profits, Warner is likely to be driven back to life from the grave. Secondly, after Warner's death, his wife refused hours after her death, urgently contacted a lawyer who changed the beneficiary of Warner's $12 million worth of properties and investments to herself. Even the date of death signed on the document was 5 hours earlier than the officially recognized one. With such a high regard for profits, Warner is likely to be driven back to life from the grave. Secondly, after Warner's death, his wife refused to let their daughter see him for the last time. It is said that because Warner was reluctant to have children in the first place, his wife was extremely resentful and simply did not want their daughter to get close to him. Most importantly, with less than a day left until Warner's death, his wife refused an autopsy after the body was retrieved and even strongly demanded that the police return the body to her family. It is said Warner's wife has already begun to prepare for the funeral. What on earth is the reason for being so eager to be buried? Was Warner...
What you think about that?
But they said the wife switched to what?
Well, they said like she went ahead and switched and made like her the primary beneficiary of all of his property, his $12 million worth of property and everything. I don't know. You think there's some truth in that?
It could be.
You say you can't find out if he was married or not, right?
No, you can't. Well,
let me see if I can find out.
Let me see.
So look, yeah, it's definitely something going on with this relationship right now, because it's saying as of now, he has not publicly confirmed if he's married to that woman or not. But however, he's been in a long-term relationship with her and his daughter and his partner. Yeah, he's secret, whose identity he has kept private to protect his family's privacy. He dated, Regina King, Michelle Thomas. There's no verified records of him having a wife.
Let's say he later married and had a daughter, though he kept the identity private. So I guess he was married. I guess all that was private. His wife and daughter, I guess.
So the question is, why wasn't the mother with him celebrating the daughter's birthday all the way in Costa Rica? Look at that. That sounds like a trip that which you would think she would want to go,
Right. You know what I'm saying? Out of our pictures. I don't know. That's crazy. Up and down
Yeah,
for her.
like that's Costa Rica. That's a whole trip. I don't know what woman gonna turn that down if everything
Right. I
good.
know that's what I'm
That
saying. Like,
don't that
what
don't
woman
even make
going?
no sense.
Ain't too many women turning it down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-mm.
especially if you got the funds and everything to go there.
Right. You know, he got it. It's on him.
Now I understand. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, of course he got it. Yeah, of course he got it. Yeah. So ain't no way. I don't get that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why she wouldn't
Right.
be there. Let's take a look at this.
That dude was private as hell.
Yeah, for whatever reason. But I mean, I could understand it though. You know, that might not be, too much of a conspiracy just because he's private, but
Yeah, a lot of y'all ain't that wrong with
he
that. Be private, yeah.
he
That's
a,
what I'm doing.
he a big time star. You know, the Cosby's ran so long.
Yeah, then he had the Malcolm and Eddie show too. Remember the Malcolm and Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that show was pretty good too.
Let's see.
Well, if she was married, everything go to her anyway, don't it?
It just depends on what's on that paperwork, man.
Yeah, you know who he had for the business. How he had his wheels. You know what I'm saying? If he had
And
if he
see,
had.
and look, you got to think about it like this. He's very private, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Who knows who he had for his
yeah,
business?
yes. To think about it, right? Let's put it together. If he's that private as they say he is, it's for reasons, and
Yeah.
he probably taking care of somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Who
I
knows?
just think, I ain't gonna put that past it because
He probably had his beneficiary set up for just his daughter, or like who knows?
because somebody like him, he come off as a real stable ups, you know what I'm saying, type of dude. He
Right.
didn't did his thing out here in the industry. You would think that he would have more of a foundation.
He done been through the ropes and shit. He know how to, he know how the industry work. You know what I'm saying? He probably done fell out, been down, been up. You know what I'm saying? Got his stuff right. Yeah. So he know. You know what I'm saying? How to invest. Yeah.
So you would think that he would already have his family foundation. You see what I'm saying? But it's like it's kind of showing that for whatever reason he doesn't, and he's very secretive with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's very secretive with his family, and
Well, either way it go
he
though.
only got one kid.
But if he married to her and she got a child by him, she gonna get something regardless though. Even with either way it goes, she gonna get something.
Yeah, it's depending on how he got it, a lot of it will go to the daughter. She would be like an overseer of it. So
Yeah.
so she can't take the money and go ball with another nigga and nothing like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, she can, because them checks gonna come to her.
No,
She ain't
I'm saying
control
like
of it till a child get grown, right?
but it ain't gonna be in a form of checks. It's gonna be in a trust, and the only way she can get money out is for the kids. So it's gonna be governed. See, that's why they do that. It's gonna be governed. Like she can't just bust and go get 100,000. No, she got to document what it's for, and there's gonna be lawyers that's overseeing that money, his trust, and she has to show that she's doing what she says she's doing with the money. Like she can't go to the trust and say, "Hey, I want a new car."
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's why they do it like that.
Yeah.
For those type of situations, because people can just you put all the millions together and then she can come just do she can go, man, she can, there's some people that'll leave a kid for that money. You hear me?
Right.
Drop that kid off at the grandma's house and don't never return.
Yeah.
With a special focus on the bond he shared with his only child, his beloved daughter. Though Warner was famously private about his family life, he occasionally gave the world heartfelt glimpses into his journey as a father. Let's explore everything he shared about his daughter and the deep love he had for her. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, best known for his role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, passed away in July 2025 at the age of 54. The actor tragically drowned while on a family vacation in Costa Rica. While much of Warner's private life was kept away from the spotlight, one thing was always clear: his immense love for his daughter.
I'm gonna come on my other
Despite
phone.
his fame,
I'll be right back.
Warner was fiercely protective of his daughter's privacy. He never revealed her name or shared any full pictures of her face. He also kept details about his wife out of the public eye. But through selective and thoughtful social media posts, Warner offered fans glimpses of their world. In a touching 2021 Instagram post, he referred to their daughter as their mini-us, a phrase that warmed the hearts of many. In 2023, Warner shared a nostalgic throwback video of himself dancing with his daughter as a baby. Alongside the clip, he wrote about how quickly she had grown up, reminiscing about a song they used to play together when she was just 1 year old. When she no longer remembered the song, he pulled up the old post to jog her memory. "Man, time flies," he wrote. "I'm happy to say that this beautiful song is now back in rotation." Warner made a conscious decision to shield his daughter from the pressures of public life. In an August 2021 post, he revealed she was 3 years old at the time, but he didn't share any more identifying information. As far back as 2019, he had explained why he wouldn't post her face, saying, "She has the rest of her life for that life. Right now, I just want her to be." His love for his daughter was evident not just in his words, but in the way he expressed pride in fatherhood. In a 2019 post, Warner opened up about the joys and surprises of parenting. He shared funny moments like his 2-year-old daughter asking for hummus and then saying, "I need self-care sometimes." Warner marveled at her maturity and spirit, writing, "Often I find myself just staring at her and wondering where she came from." He went on to say how proud he was to provide her with a loving, spiritually enriching home, and gave credit to his own mother, Pam, for teaching him how to be a great parent. Family holidays were another time Warner gave fans a peek into his private world. For Easter,
I'm gonna pause it right there. So what you think about this situation, man? Like, I mean, I don't think it's no conspiracy. I think it's more spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the fact you can kind of tell he has some kind of secretive life going on, and his mom did come out and say, she said that he knew that he knows better. Like I'm gonna play that video too, but his mom was like, she don't understand why he had that girl, like had her out there like that. He knows better. To have his daughter out there in that water, out there on that beach like that.
I mean, they got life jackets and he can swim. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I wonder if they have life jackets on. But I don't know why the thing that stood out to me the most is the last video he posted. He had a little flower in his ear, and he was talking about, it's his daughter's birthday, and she gave it to him, and he'll do anything for her. And he basically drowned trying to save her. But my knowledge, he drowned trying to save his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Does that seem a little kind of crazy to you?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah.
His last post, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's that energy, like that's some spiritual shit. Like the mind knows something's off. You know what I'm saying? It's like the last thing he posted about is doing anything for his daughter, and this and that, and then like he died trying to save her. Celebrating her birthday. That's wild, man. Which I don't like to get too deep into stuff like that because you'll drive yourself crazy. But like I say, that's the last video that they have of him, speaking. And then you gotta think about this, like, where's the mom at? Why she ain't nowhere in the picture?
Yeah, they were probably split up.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm finna see. Let's see what else we got on this. This is what they had to say on E. And I can't believe this is such a big topic the way it is right now. Everybody talking about it. And I'm gonna read that post that his sister did too. But she was more so mad about everybody coming up with all their conspiracies and shit. Let me see.
You were at the forefront of the black family that changed the way America looked at black people.
It was amazing because no one expected it.
You never think it's gonna hit number one. I mean, we soared straight to the top.
It was a wonderful thing, making history
Yes.
in the moment.
Malcolm was reportedly on vacation with his wife and 8-year-old daughter in Costa Rica and accidentally drowned when a rip current dragged him deeper into the ocean. The police report says onlookers at the beach tried to help, but Red Cross workers declared him lifeless and his body was sent to the morgue. His last public appearance, June 11th at Sirius XM Studios in New York.
What did I do now?
Malcolm was best known for playing Bill Cosby's son, Theo Huxtable, on all 8 seasons of The Cosby Show.
When people see this, they gonna know they dealing with the man.
How does it feel, this sudden stardom?
It's great. The women of today haven't met the man of tomorrow.
E.T. first met a 15-year-old Malcolm in 1985. The show spent 5 consecutive seasons at number 1.
There was so much criticism about the show in terms of, oh, well, black people don't really live like that. But then at the same time, I'm getting all of this fan mail from people who were like, thank you. My dad is a doctor. My mom is a lawyer. My family, we are the Huxtables. It was just such a movement where being black was beautiful.
We're the Huxtables and you're watching Entertainment Tonight.
During really formative years, we really all kind of had to be there, supporting each other. So we all have this, I think, a really strong bond.
Malcolm went on to star in several other TV shows and movies, most recently 911, Suits, and The Resident. E.T. was with him on set in 2022 as he was doing double duty.
Well, my first day of directing here, it was very natural and very organic. Mind you, I'm in probably 75% of the episode. So it requires wearing 2 hats. I've got a pretty good natural feel for the tone and movement of the show. It sounds cliche, but it's a joy to come to work.
In 2016, he portrayed O.J. Simpson's friend Al Cowlings for Ryan Murphy's The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story.
I definitely jumped at the chance to be a part of it when I got the phone calls. Yes, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of how Ryan Murphy is going to tell the story.
His latest venture, the podcast, Not All Hood, with a mission to break down mental health barriers in the Black community. The latest episode posted just 3 days ago. Now, Hollywood is paying tribute to the Emmy-nominated actor, his resident co-star Morris Chestnut, calling him one of the nicest guys in the business. A speechless Jamie Foxx writing, "Rest in power, my brother," and Niecy Nash revealing she just spoke to Malcolm. Quote, "We talked about how happy we both were in our marriages."
This artwork is behind you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's my daughter's artwork, and then
my
artwork is all over the house. We're all in a really good place, and we also, we such a constant state of gratitude. There's still so much to be grateful for.
So check it out. So one of the surfers that was there had posted like some stuff about like I was just looking into like how what do you do when you get hit with a zip tie and so a lot of surfers they swimming in it, they know how to move in it, so they say you're supposed to like swim parallel to it. to get up out of there. And one of the surfers, from my understanding, what I seen is he went out there, risked himself, and pulled his daughter out of there with his, because you know how they be having a line to their surfboard, and he pulled her out. So my thing is like, I don't know, if you out there like that, you should know how to move when you in situations like that, because they say, like his mom was saying, like he knows, like he goes out there, so he knows that the tides and the waters is tough out there. And she said she just don't understand why he had his daughter in the water like that. I'm gonna go find that video right now.
Hey, but how far did he go? Did they know how far? Maybe he didn't go that far out, and it just carried him out there.
Yeah, they say he wasn't too far out. They say he wasn't too far out.
Right, he wasn't too far out.
Not too far, but I mean enough. Enough, you know what I'm saying?
Why he in the water anyway though? Why was he even in the water? I wouldn't dare get in no water like that.
Man, I was just on a boat, and they had all kind of. They was jumping in the water, and like 3 of them got kind of. We had to go move the boat to go get them because they couldn't swim to us. The current was, you know what I'm saying, pushing. So I can see that too. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing all that. If I'm on a boat, I'm on a boat. I ain't getting in the water. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, get in the water. Look, yeah, because I can't. I want to play the video because it has some music behind it, but it's saying that his mom said he made 3 bad mistakes. One is the beach. So let's see what it says. The beach. It said, okay, so the one that said he was being way too careless because the beach he went to was called Cockley's Beach, which is let me see, which is known out there locally, like it's the one of the most beautiful beaches. So that's probably why you want to take it there, but it's known as one of the most dangerous ones as far as the water. Like locally, it's showing, like I'm looking at it, showing that this beach is known to be dangerous. It's not nothing new about that. Let me see. It's famous for strong rip currents. It's famous for that. So
yeah,
that's why the surfers be out there. But that beach is known for the strong currents.
Right.
So his mom said that he originally planned to hike to some inland waterfalls. I hope he wasn't doing that with his daughter, but he changed his mind. Oh my God. So he planned, I guess he planned to hike with his daughter to inland waterfalls from that location. And he decided to just chill at the beach instead that day. So that wasn't even his plan. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that wasn't his original plan.
No, that wasn't what he was there for. He planned to go hiking to the inland waterfalls from that area. So that's why. Okay, so that would explain, because there is some footage of him walking on the beach and he's like fully dressed, kind of like he got his shoes and everything on, and that would explain like why he was walking like out there like that. That's crazy, because he wasn't planning to chill at the beach at all. He just changed his mind for some reason. Let's see what else it said. And he said they said he didn't plan, and he didn't like normally look at the weather conditions and stuff like he normally do, because it had rained hard earlier that morning, and the currents was real tough, but he didn't know. So if that's his mom saying that he thought, that was just typical tropical weather, but it had actually rained hard that morning. That's why the water was the way it was. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, okay. Witnesses said that he was swimming alone far out in the water. Dang.
Probably trying to see how far he can go. That current don't be playing though, man. Especially that wind blowing. A whole nother ball game.
Dang, yeah, I wish I could show that video, but I can't because it got some like Molly Ray Cyrus music or something in that thing. All right. Let's see. Good too. We're gonna look at this right here. Let's see what this.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
So it's 3 parts to this right here. I don't know, man. It ain't, and it ain't like nothing that you could really just. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, it's that's one of them things where people be like, I do this all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that should be because like just like at the zoo, they say don't feed the animals. People feed the animals all the time, and so one of them times, something crazy happened. That's why his mom said he wasn't prepared for that weather that was already brewing up, and he used to it like that. It's saying like he good at swimming and stuff, so he used to being out there like that. Let's see what this.
Why you ain't go to the TMZ? What they got to say?
TMZ, yeah, I was gonna look at that here in a second. Well, that's just wild, man. Let me see.
It's just like a freak accident. It's like an accident, drowning, but oh,
Yeah, that wind and that water don't play, yeah.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he done been out there before, and he know how that water can get.
Yeah, and then what's so crazy? You see, I did that. It was like 2 weeks ago about Zari Walls.
Mm-hmm.
That girl that used to be Kanika Jenkins' friend that became a celebrity hairstylist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see, she fell up in the water.
She fell in the water too.
She
Off
fell in
the
the
boat.
water current and got swept up too. And I had showed the footage of that where it was a they call it a black yacht weekend. It was a whole bunch of boats out there, and there was a boat. The water started going crazy. It was another girl beside them while they were saving her, trying to save her. And she was panicking. She was like, "Get me off this boat! Get me off the hell no! You see all that water?" So yeah, that shit can get. I don't know. That water can get real tough like that. And you would think
I'm not getting in no water, man. I don't care if I'm on a boat, I'm on a beach. It don't matter. In a lake, I'm not getting in the water. I'm never getting in no water. What about you?
I ain't been in the
beach. I done went to the beach and got in the water. I didn't go far out there though. Shit.
Yeah, I don't want to do nothing with the water. I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
I went to Puerto Rico. Shit, I got in that water, but I didn't go out there though. But that water is strong though. You could feel that current coming. Like you know what I'm saying. That shit'll push you up under that bitch quick if you go out
Did
too
you get in the
far.
water where you had to swim, or you just put your feet in it, like you just like kind of walked in it?
Now I went out like half my body in
Yeah,
the
that's what
water.
I
Okay.
be doing.
Yeah.
That's what I be doing, like half my body, and then because whenever I was in Miami and I got in there half my body, something already told me like hell no, and it was nighttime too.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I was like, nah, we good, we good.
I still ain't getting no bitch at night,
And I
nigga.
think that's what he was doing. I think that's what Malcolm was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying, with his daughter, right?
I don't know. Witnesses said he was swimming out there a little bit, but I don't know if he was swimming out there with his daughter like that. But I
He was.
don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, he had to been like half. You know, he wasn't out. Yeah, because he had her out there, and they say the surfing dude saved the daughter.
Yeah,
So the winds must have came. You know, the wind like they must have came and just it must have came through there and just got him with the wind and all that.
man. I mean, because one thing about it is them tides can change. Like I know that for a fact. Which what we had did one time is Miami, which is stupid.
Our beach.
We fell asleep on the beach, and we was in the dirt. But you know what woke me up?
What?
The
The
water.
wind.
No, the
The
water. The
water.
water said whoosh and pushed. You know what I'm saying? It came onto the. You see what I'm saying? Onto the like it wasn't no water where I'm sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm laying there. You know how you sit at the edge right there where
Yeah.
there's no water.
Well,
Yeah,
man,
that's what
moving.
woke me up. Like it said, boosh.
Crazy.
Like I swallowed some water too. I was like, oh shit, woke me up quick. Yeah,
Yeah, man, because you don't know when that's gonna come. That's just like I heard in the city at them different lakes and stuff. It'd be like the people done drowned there too.
yeah.
Joe
It's not
Pool
no way.
Lake and all them different lakes.
It just ain't no way to predict this shit, man. Like
At Louisville, I'm
that's
telling you, we had 3 people. They almost drowned. We had to turn the boat and meet them and tell them to swim kind of the other way so we can kind of meet them. But they was stuck. They had life jackets, but they was tired. They couldn't. The current wouldn't let them swim back to us. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
shit. So that kind of made me think about like,
Yeah, if he had his daughter out there like that and the surfing dude had to save her, he was just in the water with his daughter. And that's when the waves hit, the wind and all that, the water.
I don't
I don't
know. So
believe he
it's
was
like,
swimming at that time. You know, we had his daughter there, he couldn't have been swimming.
so the question is like these beaches safe anymore? Like shit, like
He ain't had no lifeguard jacket on her or nothing. What's wrong with? I mean, I don't understand that.
that's what I'm saying. It's one of them things where you used to doing it. Like I ain't saying it's right, but you know what I'm saying. People get real comfortable. That's what his mom was saying. Like people get real because you gotta imagine how many times he probably done visit that place and how many
Right.
beaches he be on. If he was gonna go, think about it, he was finna go hiking to the inland. Like who does that? You see what I'm saying?
Right. I'm there.
And
But it just
obviously,
show everybody to stay out the water, man. Everybody stay out the water.
obviously, he decided not to do the hiking part to the inland water because of the weather.
Right.
So it's like, man, I don't know, man. Like that shit wild. All these people is drowning and shit in his water. Like it's been a
Yeah,
lot of
that man water makes don't play.
this
That
summer. It's been
wind.
a lot of cases. I seen another one earlier today, but that's wild, man. Let's see what they talking about on this right here.
Just
What's that
54
other?
years old. The news came like a thunderbolt, loud, unexpected, and deeply painful. Fans across the world were still struggling to accept it when his mother stepped forward and revealed something that would make everyone stop and listen. Through tears, she spoke softly. "He hides it even from me." And just like that, a new layer of heartbreak unfolded. This wasn't just about losing a star. This was something deeper, something much more haunting. You won't believe how quickly the story changed. At first, it was reported as a tragic accident, a simple drowning. But let me tell you, there was nothing simple about this. Malcolm had been found in the pool of a friend's home in Laurel Canyon, Los Angeles, a place known for its peace, not for tragedy. He had gone there for a casual visit, maybe just to relax, but within hours, he was gone. According to reports, sometime between 2 and 4 p.m., he went swimming. Minutes later, a 911 call came from that house. When first responders arrived, they found him unresponsive in the deep end. They tried CPR, they did everything they could, but he was already gone. This is how the media described it, a sudden accident. But here's the shocking part. Even though officials said no foul play was suspected, fans and people close to Malcolm started raising questions. Why was he alone? Why had he been pulling away from his usual routines? Why did he suddenly cancel meetings and ignore phone calls? A friend who chose to stay anonymous said, Malcolm never ghosted people. If he disappeared, something was definitely wrong. And that's what made people pause. Something wasn't adding up. As the public tried to understand what happened, all eyes turned to his mother, Pamela Warner. She had always stood by her son from his early days as a child actor to his powerful performances as a spoken word poet. But this time, her words broke everyone's hearts. In a statement, she said, "My baby is gone. He was more than my son. He was my joy, my reason to breathe." And still, she asked for privacy as the family tried to handle this heavy loss. But what makes this story different is what she said later off the record. One of her close family friends revealed that Pamela had a strange feeling the night before her son died. Malcolm had called her. They talked. He even joked and laughed, speaking excitedly about a new project he was working on. But deep inside, she sensed something. She later said it felt like he was trying to tell me something without saying it directly. That quiet before the storm, she felt it, but she didn't know what to do with it. And the craziest part, just days before his death, Malcolm had posted a black and white photo of himself alone at the beach. The caption read, "Sometimes peace feels too quiet." At the time, it seemed poetic, but now it read like a warning. Fans flooded the post with thousands of comments. Some wrote, "We're sorry we didn't see the signs," and others said, "You were crying out and we didn't hear you." Mental health experts later explained that this kind of silence, those heavy captions, and distant behavior were often signs of inner emotional pain. Pain that people hide behind smiles and small talk. And destiny took an unexpected turn on July 18th. A day.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say, like, the from the like previous videos that I was watching of him, like days before and the day before this happened, it does seem like he kind of, even though he's smiling and stuff, it do seem like something going on, like he real lethargic. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just kind of tell, like it's not even hard to see, like you know, just by looking at him and seeing how he talking, like he was like, like too mellow. You know what I'm saying? Like you think he was on a Xanax or something, but I don't know. You got you got to look at it like
that started out just like any other. Sunlight, calm skies. Malcolm was seen walking alone along a Florida beach. No one thought much of it. He even smiled and spoke with a few fans outside a nearby cafe, telling one of them, "Keep shining." That would be the last thing anyone ever heard from him. By evening, a 911 call came in. A bystander had seen someone struggling in the water. Moments later, that figure disappeared. Lifeguards rushed in, divers were sent, and before 7 p.m., his body was pulled from the ocean. But this is where it gets interesting. Witnesses said he wasn't swimming. He was just standing out there, way out, alone. Then he went under. That wasn't normal. It didn't feel like a simple swim gone wrong. It felt like something else, something much more painful. When the paramedics arrived, they tried everything to bring him back, but it was already too late.
Hold on, we finna check out the other part of that because it's finna get into all this stuff with the mom and stuff too. See what they say about her. Let me see. This is part 2.
came next made people question everything. The initial autopsy listed the cause as accidental drowning. No visible injuries, no signs of foul play. But fans weren't buying it. They wanted answers, and they weren't alone. Even people close to Malcolm were beginning to admit something felt off. His behavior in the days leading up to the tragedy had not been normal. He had grown quieter, more distant. One close friend said, he didn't seem sad, just tired, like he was holding the whole world on his shoulders and didn't want anyone to know. Let me tell you, this wasn't just about a man who drowned. This was about a man who may have been drowning inside long before the ocean ever touched him. His interviews from recent weeks suddenly started going viral. People went back and listened carefully. In one sit down with Vibe, when asked about his fears, Malcolm didn't talk about losing roles or fame. He said, I'm scared of becoming just another story people talk about for a week and then forget. Now that line hit differently. It was like he knew something was coming, like he saw the end and didn't want to be remembered only for how it happened. This is where it gets truly heartbreaking. On a podcast just 3 weeks before his death, Malcolm opened up in a way that now feels chilling. He said, some of us don't get the ending we imagine. Some of us leave quietly. No applause, no closure. At the time, most people thought he was speaking as a poet, but now it felt like a man saying goodbye. A man who knew his pain had no more room to hide. The people who loved him the most, his family, his friends, his fans, started connecting the dots. His cryptic Instagram captions, his emotional podcast appearance, his journal entries, which were found later by family members. One sentence stood out and hasn't left people's minds since. I hope I'm remembered for more than Theo. I hope people knew I tried. That line has been shared millions of times online, not just because of what it says, but because of what it doesn't say. Was he fighting depression? Did he feel isolated? Was he trying to reach out but didn't know how? These were the questions that flooded newsrooms, online forums, and social media. Experts started speaking up too. Therapists and psychologists pointed out that Malcolm's final weeks carried all the marks of a person in emotional crisis: withdrawal, deep reflection, a sense of finality in his words. One said, when someone says, I just hope they knew I tried, it's a sign they were battling something the world couldn't see. But the mystery deepened when his final movements were uncovered. Just an hour before his drowning, he had been spotted laughing, chatting, even hugging a fan. He looked peaceful, calm, as if something heavy had been lifted off his shoulders. That calmness is what scared people the most. It didn't feel like relief. It felt like a goodbye. Witnesses described him as serene, not troubled. But that kind of peace sometimes only comes when a person has made up their mind. And this is where the pain takes a darker turn. His mother confirmed he left behind a handwritten journal entry beside his bed. No full letter, no clear message, just thoughts, scattered, emotional, honest. That same line again, I hope I'm remembered for more than Theo. And suddenly people realized Malcolm had carried the weight of his legacy like a burden. He had tried for years to break free from Theo Huxtable, to show the world that he was more than a role, more than a childhood memory.
Dang, we gotta go to part 3. But that's wild though, man. Let's see. So he was definitely going through some things, and he made a lot of bad decisions that day.
Around Malcolm's death took another sharp and emotional turn. People began revisiting his career, not just the moments that made him famous, but also the ones that made him invisible. After The Cosby Show ended in 1992, Malcolm faced a struggle that most fans never knew about. He had become a household name as Theo Huxtable, but that success came with a hidden curse. Casting directors, producers, even audiences couldn't see beyond the lovable teenage son. To them, he was Theo forever. And that became the very thing that locked him out of new opportunities. In a 2017 interview, he had admitted, being Theo was a blessing, but it also became a cage. People didn't see me, they saw what they wanted to remember. And that's when the sadness behind the fame started to become clear. because while he continued to work, appearing in shows like Touched by an Angel, Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, and even leading roles in smaller series, he never got the same recognition again. His talent was still sharp, his performances deep and moving, but the spotlight had shifted. And Malcolm, though graceful, carried that disappointment silently. What makes the story different? It's the quiet heartbreak that followed him. He tried everything to reinvent himself. He poured his soul into spoken word poetry. He released jazz albums that were emotionally raw, honest, and deeply personal. He called music his therapy. But despite the quality of his work, it remained under the radar. He didn't chase attention. He chased meaning. Still, it seemed like the world didn't notice unless he was Theo, and that invisible weight started to feel heavier as the years went by. Then came the heartbreaks, the kind of pain that no fame could protect him from. He was famously in love with actress Michelle Thomas, who played his on-screen girlfriend Justine. But in 1998, she passed away from cancer, and Malcolm was right there by her side in her final moments. That loss shattered him. Friends later revealed that he never fully healed from it. It was the kind of love that never got replaced. Though he later dated other women, including actress Regina King, nothing lasted. One former partner said, he was a beautiful soul, but he was also broken in places no one could reach. Behind closed doors, Malcolm battled his quietly. He didn't post long rants or dramatic videos. He simply faded into silence when the weight became too much.
They're just talking though, like they're just giving their opinion.
The most, because he always seemed so composed, so grounded. But now, in the rearview mirror, signs are everywhere.
It's one more thing I want to look at. Is his sister made a post.
Yeah, get some real facts in there. People just making vlogs and just saying stuff.
I want to see what she said. But she seemed like she was just more so angry. Like she was just more so mad.
Yeah, get some real family members and what they saying, and like, because these people just be saying stuff, man. Like, who put the rumor out that his wife or some hurry up and change the beneficiary? You know what I'm saying? The beneficiary thing.
Man, people just be talking. That's why it'd be too much, bro. People just be making up shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, so this is his sister. So she said, because this distorted, weak ass conspiracy theorists and fake ass spiritualists start to flood shit with lies, y'all will not speak on my brother name like that. And it just says Malcolm-Jamal Warner did not die as part of any so-called ritual or numerology setup. He was a real man with a real soul, and his life mattered beyond roles, ratings, or conspiracy theories. It says, what we are seeing right now is spiritual confusion being dressed up as insight. His passing was not part of a Cosby Show ritual. I can't believe people are saying that. And it is deeply disrespectful to reduce his legacy to a number pattern. I know what they're talking about with that number pattern. Somebody was posting. There's no credible evidence, spiritual or factual, that his life or death was orchestrated for symbolic gain. He walked his path with grace and presence, and his transition was on divine timing, not scripted timing. Yes, numbers can carry a spiritual meaning, but not everything is a code, and not everything is about control. The post trying to connect his death to the numbers 9. Oh yes, I was trying to find that post of the dude that did that. That tried to connect his death to the number 9, the year 2025, and then the show ending in 1992.
I don't believe in stuff like
The
that.
Last Dragon is not truth; it is ego-driven distraction.
I don't believe in that type of stuff. People be doing them numbers and all this stuff. I don't believe in none of that.
Yeah.
I just don't believe in it. I don't get too deep in none of that conspiracy stuff.
Yeah, you can't complicate your mind with stuff like that. This is what happens when people start feeling important by forcing patterns that are not there. It dishonors the man. It dishonors the truth. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was not a ritual. He was a soul who had came to earth with purpose and light. His exit deserves reverence, not spectacle. Let's stop turning sacred lives into puzzle pieces for viral conspiracy. Everything mystical is not sacred. Sometimes it's just people craving attention. The most powerful thing we can do is honor him for
You
who
can
he
see that?
was and release the
Okay.
rest. He walked with integrity. Let him rest in peace. Well, I can see it a little bit bigger because I'm using a big monitor. But yeah, so that's all she was really saying about it. You know,
And who is it? Who is?
his sister.
Oh, the Evans. Was it Evans?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's his sister.
Mm-hmm. That's his sister. Because I did see that that dude with the doing the numerology went viral, piecing like these numbers together and shit. But yeah, I don't know. Like, and see, I don't even like to get deep into that type of stuff either. But like I say, it did seem like, and it might just be because we know what happened now, and when you go and look back at it, it probably stands out the way he was acting. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this wouldn't have happened, nobody probably would have noticed that he had some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But when you go through his like his recent interviews, you could tell he was going through something, but I don't know, man. But I know what you want to talk about, Step. What's going on with T Grizzly, man? You hear me? Because I really want to go live on T Grizzly and see what's going on with that. I don't know if there's any truth in what they're saying. Triple D, did you hear anything about that? About T Grizzly?
Yeah, I was saying some shit about that shit. Like,
So the manager that he called auntie is not his real auntie like that, right?
yeah, that's what they
Yeah, they say you
saying.
set her up. You
But
set her up and
they said that they was
paid to get a.
having a yeah,
Huh?
they said that they was having a relationship
Yeah,
or
that's what I
whatnot.
heard too. Yeah.
Well, they said she was pregnant, and I don't know if all that shit
Yeah,
true.
yeah. They said she was pregnant. They having a relationship and all type of stuff.
But see, the dude that they
But
talking
what we
about,
do know is that he set his auntie up. That's what we do
right?
know. And a man in jail is somebody that's affiliated with him. Got caught with the
Yeah,
murder weapon
The
yeah.
car
and the getaway car
and T Grizzly's in pictures with this dude.
and the getaway car.
Yeah, the dude from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But why would he set her up?
I don't know. That's a good question.
And they said, look at this. Look at this. Now also they also said when that first happened, because you know she manages Sada Baby too, right?
Yeah.
They said
Nah,
that Sada Baby came right up to him to T Grizzly. Like they said Sada Baby was at this, like came to the scene and he looked T Grizzly dead in his face and asked him, said, "Man, this don't got nothing to do with you, do it?"
Yes, I don't know how true that is, but I know Sada Baby the one who identified the body at the
Right.
hospital. With her.
Right. He was yeah, like I seen it from setting that. Like he Sada Baby came to the scene.
no, I
I
didn't
was
know
City
that.
National.
Cause he talking to some people out there. That nigga said that
Oh,
most definitely.
right.
He said
City
most
National,
definitely. Yeah, he
yeah,
said most definitely that this happened.
he
That
do
part
got some
happened.
connections though.
He
I ain't gonna
said,
lie, City Nash got some connections though. I give him that though. He got some connections.
he got some connections. And he
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
and him and the other dude that got some connections too, he said indefinitely that shooter is saying T Grizzly has something to do with it.
Yeah, said the lawyers said it in court that T Grizzly paid somebody, you know what I'm saying, pay the hitman to take her out.
But my
Why
thing
would he
is
do
like,
that? That's what I don't
why?
understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Somebody
it's
tried to say she was still in, I mean, like, she had him in a bad contract. She was only a manager. She can't have him in no contract.
Had to be a
People know
bad
what a
thing.
manager is. People say the most crazy
well,
stuff
no,
ever.
okay. So check this out. So Back
Nah,
when,
man.
listen, hold on. Back whenever this happened,
Nah.
when it first happened, I seen an old documentary about T Grizzly, and this what he said out his mouth.
What?
So that lady, Auntie, she's the manager, but she funded his whole career, my nigga. Like she brought him his clothes for his video shoot.
Yeah, I know.
She did all that. So she might on that paperwork. T Grizzly don't know nothing. He ain't know that nigga just got out of jail whenever he did that shit. He don't know. That's a thin line between a manager and I see that's what a lot of people don't know. That's why I be telling a lot of these artists, like they be saying, "Hey, I want you to be my manager," and I'm
a
like,
manager is
"Nigga,
a manager.
no, listen, that's
Like,
that,
that's
yeah,
not no record label owner or nothing. That's a manager. It don't
no,
even make
no, no,
sense.
no. This what I'm trying to say. Manager is just a title. It's a lot of managers. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion manager had her whole career in his pocket. Jay Prince and them had to go buy her from
What
him.
manager?
That nigga, that baseball player she was dating. See, a nigga can say I'm your. See, this
He
what.
own.
No, listen,
Wait a minute. He's the CEO of 1501 Records. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but
That's Carl Copper. He's a CEO.
he was playing the
No, he's a
manager.
CEO. He's a millionaire who put millions of dollars behind her.
No,
He put
listen.
millions of dollars behind Megan Thee Stallion.
But you're not getting the industry part of
He's
this,
not a
bro.
manager. He's
Look
a
this, look this.
CEO.
Do you got to understand the industry part is, bro? Back in the gap,
He signed her, bro.
look at this. A lot of artists got fucked because a nigga told him I'm just your manager, and that nigga get put. I done seen him, nigga, put some paperwork in a nigga face, and he don't know what
He's not a manager though. He owns 1501. He put millions of dollars behind her, and she did him dirty. She went behind his back and signed to Rock Nation.
Right, but he also said
Rock Nation tried to steal
he
his artist from her.
He also said he was her manager too, bro.
No,
he said it.
Chief Farris, her manager, the one who manages a Twister House and Paul Wall now. Chief Farris.
I'm talking about
Chief
before all
Farris
of that.
is her manager,
I'm
and
talking
Chief
about
Farris still with her.
bro. Before you even knew who Megan Thee Stallion was, bro, she was trying to get in the game, bro.
Hey, listen.
Niggas be over. J Money,
Listen,
tell
see,
this
you don't know
nigga what
the
I'm
story.
trying to
I know
tell.
the story. I know the whole story. Carl Crawford owned 1501. Ain't no management. He's a CEO of 1501. He put millions of dollars behind Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, he hired T. Farris. T. Farris, the one who used to run Twister House and all that. T. Farris, you know, so the one, you know what I'm saying, that was with, you know what I'm saying, you know, he ran Twister House and Comedianaire Paul Wall and them, Slim to all them. He was the manager over there at Twister House. He hired him to manage, to be the manager, because Carl Crawford didn't know nothing about the music business inside and out. He had to learn as he went. So he hired T. Farris, and T. Farris got in Megan Thee Stallion era and ran off with her to Rock Nation. That's what happened.
Okay, that's fine, but you're
T. Farris is her manager right to this day. He's still her manager.
You're still moving too far ahead with titles. I'm telling you that as long as I've been in the industry, I've seen it where niggas just say, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna manage you," and
yeah, that's a
I'm
nigga.
Gonna get this, and I'm gonna get this and get that for you, and they make the artist side like that's why a lot of artists get fucked over, bro, because this is such a thin line in between these titles, because it's either you assigned directly with the label. Or
But
you
these
got
record labels been messing people over since the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Like these white label corporate labels.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This where you kind of like not getting what I'm saying. So a lot of artists, like especially out down south, as we know, there's not really no big labels that we can just go to, like in New York and all that.
Yeah.
So it's always a middleman that's gonna tell you you're this and you're that, and I see this in you, and I'm gonna manage you, and I'm gonna do this. The same type of shit that what's the name did with Dr. Dre and them. Like this is how all Texas artists get fucked, bro. I'm trying to tell you, because they get somebody in their ear that's saying no, but they really got way more plans to fuck you, and they say no, I'm gonna just manage you. But see, but then I'm gonna get the paperwork, and I know this person, and I know that person. I can get you here, and they make these niggas, and we don't read no paperwork, bro. You know that we don't. As soon as a nigga be so thirsty, so anxious to get on, and I pull up with motherfucking Slim Thug and them like, see, I told you, and sign this paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
See, you got to ask yourself, bro, if managing is the way you said is, and what's the benefit in it? You ain't gonna make no money.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying in the T Grizzly situation. He was signed to Atlantic Records. He wasn't signed to nobody else but Atlantic Records. He was signed to the white people.
No, I'm saying before, bro. He didn't come out the womb signed to Atlantic Records, bro. He was in jail. He wasn't even rapping.
No, when he got out, and yeah, she helped him on the come up, like for like clothes, videos. Yeah, listen.
So they had
he
a
did all
mutual
that,
business
but
agreement.
Once you signed, you know what I'm saying, with them, you know, so once you signed to Atlantic, they make them decisions. You know what I'm saying. He got to pay them. You know what I'm saying. They, you know, he got to recoup.
They make decisions on
he's
further
in a
progress.
360 deal. He's in a 360 deal.
They make decisions on further projects and stuff. Like this is what I'm trying to tell you. If
she made her money off shows, right? Like off features and shows, right? Management, right?
Of course, yes. But that's the question. See, and that's the part of the rap game that everybody fails to realize why all these rappers come back with a sad story, because that's how it starts, bro. Just like my little homie saying, that's why I tell him, I'll be like, bro, I could just give you the game. I don't want to be the manager, because in order for me to manage you the way you want me to manage you, I have to take advantage. You're gonna have to owe me if I'm gonna be putting this money in to get you to do shows. Yeah, I'm your manager, but I'm putting in all this work. I done put in a year or two work. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just letting you eat like that, and I have no return. That's stupid. And a lot of artists, they just be with it because it's like, damn, this person getting me shows and this person doing all this for me. But you got to ask yourself, what is in it for that person? Popularity? Do you think these niggas is managing, saying they're managers and being with them 24/7 and all that just to be seen?
No, they're getting 20% cut. They're getting 20% cut.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, rappers don't even know about no 20% cut or none of that shit. Most of them don't. That's why most rappers get more successful when they cut off the whole back end and move forward onto, you know what I'm saying? Because they have to get in the game somehow, unless they already got the money. So of course you're gonna have somebody govern you, and they're gonna be winning more off of you than what you think, bro. That's just like it's just, bro. It's just like the dope game.
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, your homeboy gonna let you finesse and he gonna give you the pound, but he's gonna be making more money. He put you on. That's just how it is. And when I heard T Grizzly saying he didn't have a dime to his name, she believed in him. She took him under his wing. She brought his jewelry. She brought him, you see what I'm saying? What was she getting in return, bro? We don't know what was on that mutual agreement. We don't know what he signed for her to say, let's go, let's get it. And to put her money into it like that, it's an investment, bro. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nobody finna invest in nobody like that, bro. See, that's why I say a lot of people just got this shit all misconfused, man. Women be thinking they gonna just get with a rich nigga and just win. No. Niggas think they can just, no, nigga, we gonna use you. Like most niggas, you gonna fucking be the bodyguard, nigga. You gonna take the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? That's why you with me, nigga. Like it's not no in between that, bro. It's just not. You gotta understand that these niggas don't be knowing what paperwork they done signed.
Well,
because they ready to go.
But my thing is this though: if she did all that, then she deserved to get 10%, 15%. So she deserved it.
But that's what I'm saying. You think she was just getting 15? Because
I don't know. I'm just saying.
T Grizzly first, his video was popping out, but it wasn't even like he was making that money like that. And then it's just like, I mean,
he blew up though, bro. He blew up with that first day out. He blew up though, pretty big. I ain't gonna lie.
He blew up, but you don't just get the money that fast, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've seen it. You don't get the money like that fast. Just like Mo.
I'm talking about like his show money. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he
barely started making that money, bro. Yeah, like 6 months before he died.
Yeah, but T Grizzly got signed like 4 months after he got out of prison though. When he dropped that first day out. Like, let's just be real, bro. He signed to Atlantic Records, man.
Let me ask you this.
He probably was getting 40 to 50,000 a show, 60,000 a show, because he was hot at one point.
It
I
depends
ain't
on
gonna lie,
the
he was hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, why do people think just because you get signed, then you make, like, do you know how them deals is?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
when
talking
you
about the
get
show,
signed, you
but
gotta make, yeah. But when you get signed, they take it, you gotta pay them back first before you even ball, my nigga.
he probably was. Oh, they probably were getting money off his shows too.
Hell yeah. Yes, bro. Come
Yeah,
on. They was
But
getting
just
money.
like
So
Drake,
so that nigga,
Drake
that's why
was
them
with
niggas gotta work and
Jay
work and
Prince,
work.
and then Drake, they bought Drake from Jay Prince. Cash Money bought Drake from you know what I'm saying, from Jay Prince
Right.
now. But Jay Prince and them still getting paid off of Drake. They still
Still
get a
getting paid. J Money. Now you know how this shit work, right? It's all a damn scheme,
they
nigga.
still
Ain't
getting
no
rapper
nigga
lot,
getting
man.
ain't no nigga just getting their money. Not even Zillionaire ain't just getting his money like that, bro. Them niggas, Gucci Man didn't even start making his money until he got rid of all that shit and started his own label. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's when Gucci Man started really being Gucci Man. When he
Yeah,
got out of the label's pocket.
It
Well, the
depends
labels
on how
got
your
out of his
deal set
pocket.
up. It
Yeah.
depends on how your deal set up, or it just depends. If you got a 360 deal, yeah.
Cause look at this, you just gotta be logical. What is the benefit of them giving you all this money and this everybody doing all this shit for you and they not? Yeah, you gotta pay them back, bro.
But there still ain't no reason like the hire a hitman to take out your auntie, man.
Nah,
Like your young auntie. Like what? Like
that ain't no reason to
what
do
was
that.
he thinking though?
I
Yeah,
don't
man,
know,
freaking bad for him, man.
but also another thing that they said is facts that he did
That's
is
bad.
he tried to get her to get out the car.
That's what he say. That's what he say. A
Yeah,
dead woman can't talk.
and she said
That's sad.
allegedly, nah, you know. And then
Why they didn't
they said
give
the
that
give?
don't
shooter
make
opened.
sense to
They
me,
said
though.
the shooter opened up the door.
Who gonna open up a door when you trying to? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they know when
Right. That's
nobody
how they
back there
know.
but
Look at
her.
this. That's why. Look at this.
She had to know the nigga.
That's why the laws is knew from the jump, bro. Because that don't make no sense. Why would the
You don't
shooter open up the
open
door?
the door. You gonna
Right.
spray the whole car up. You're not gonna open no door. They might got a gun on them and start shooting you. Why would you open
Right.
up a door?
Right.
That's how you know they
But
knew
think
the,
about it. If she's in the
they knew the
car,
place.
she don't know that person. She gonna lock the door, so she obviously knew the nigga if the door was open. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she
That
saying?
know.
too.
Yeah, she definitely
That
knows the
too.
nigga because the T Grizzly's in pictures with him.
That too. She definitely know them. That too though.
T
That
Grizzly
too.
all the pictures with him, and she always be in the car with T Grizzly. Like
Now it might that make sense
There's
though.
so many pictures of them together. That Wu thing dude that they saying that did it, like he's in pictures with him a lot.
And then he like best friends with Buka 600 and Wu and Buka 600
Was the best
from the
friend.
same game, from the
Yeah,
same clip.
yeah.
Buka 600 was his best man at his wedding. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, was best man. So it's something
So for him to do that,
got a little tangled up in that right there. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
look, man. They talking about that at the trial, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they in court, like they said the lawyer for the dude who locked up for the murder, the lawyer said that it was a paid hit from T Grizzly.
Right,
His lawyer is saying that.
right.
Yeah, he out of there then.
Yeah, it's a wrap. And then they said a cell phone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a cell phone came back to him too because he had the same cell phone to his probation officer, to his parole probation officer. One of them, yeah, like
Keep going real quick. I'm finna grab something, but keep on.
yeah, because they pinged the cell phone towers, and they said the location when T Grizzly said he stopped at his cousin's house or whoever house they was at when the shooting happened. They said the dude was there 2 hours before it happened. Say he was there 2 hours before it happened.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Plotting. I heard that like it was like staked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Yeah, it's gotta be something deeper with this shit though.
Right. Yeah, I want to say T Grizzly, man. Yeah, whatever he tried to do, he didn't do it right. Then the dude got caught with the gun in the stolen car, in the same car that was in the shoot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That man for the prison. That man ain't finna sit in prison for no T Grizzly. He telling his lawyer everything. Yeah, he telling his lawyer everything.
See, look, now you talking some sense, right? Instead of me saying that man ain't finna sit in no damn jail for no damn T Grizzly, nigga. Hell no, he ain't. That nigga probably already got bodies, so he probably want to tell everything, nigga. You see what I'm saying?
He's not sitting in no prison for no T Grizzly.
That's what niggas don't be understanding. They really think a hitman gonna sit in jail for them.
Nah,
man.
why you supposed to don't pay nobody nothing? Do it your damn self. You gonna do it.
Right. And the crazy thing is that people really have the mentality to think that another nigga is gonna sit in jail for life for you.
Yeah, ain't too many people doing that. It's a small amount of people that are doing
right.
Most people are not doing that, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't care if it's family, friends. I mean, you don't know who.
People be watching too much TV, man.
Most people gonna snitch anyway, man. Like that's just how it is. Some people not. Most people is.
Bro, look at Yellow Beezy case. Like now this is.
Oh yeah, you know that trial coming up in November.
Yeah, like we knew that was gonna happen. I don't know what.
I don't know though. I ain't gonna lie though.
Was thinking,
I think Yellow Beezy gonna beat it. I don't think they have enough evidence on him. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think
somebody ain't gonna beat it though, cause they got them niggas in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't talking about them people that you know what I'm saying nowadays.
Somebody ain't gonna beat it.
But
he only slipped up one time though.
It's gonna be some snitching in that case too. But there's already some snitching going on. But just because somebody snitch on somebody, you know what I'm saying, that don't mean they can't still beat it though. That's why I think Yellow Beezy gonna beat it.
Right,
because they gotta prove this and prove that. You know what I'm saying? They can't just because you saying he did it or paid. You gotta prove it. Where's the money trail at? If it ain't no money trail, it ain't no recording. They don't got them. He gonna beat it.
Check this out. Let's piece things together. Let's make it make sense, right? So we know why. You know why Yellow Beezy lawyer requested them jail phone records.
Why you do that? Jail phone records?
So they can build their defense around it.
Yeah,
so they can know what listen. So they can know what's being told on them phones, so they can know how to interject. You know what I'm saying? Because look,
a lot of people talking on jail phones.
Yeah, because we know something got Yellow Beezy's name in that bitch, right?
Yep, something got Yellow Beezy's name.
Hey,
so that's why
let's pull them calls so we can build a defense around this and say, hey, that dude, so we can connect this in a way to make y'all witnesses look like fools. Like, yeah, they just doing this to frame Yellow Beezy.
Yellow Beezy got a good lawyer though,
right? So that's
he got a good lawyer.
That's smart because think about this: if I was a lawyer and I say, yeah, you do got a chance because this shit is just shaky, but in order for me, I would think, in order for me to be able to defend you, I need to hear them jail calls so I can see.
I'm gonna find out who's talking and saying this. I'm gonna find out everything.
Yeah, so I can see what they're saying about you, so we can flip this shit around and get you good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what that's about. Because everybody getting it twisted, saying that
they got him on camera saying that little Gucci man phrase. That's not gonna look good. You feel me?
Yeah. But
that's not gonna look good right there, though.
Yeah,
that's definitely not gonna look good. Him saying that though.
That ain't gonna look good. But the only thing that doesn't look good is because you know how you was saying about the click GRC, right?
Yeah.
And now they showing all these videos of Bando and them wearing them GRC chains, man.
Right.
That's association. Like these niggas is wearing. That's what I'm saying. This nigga, I didn't even know. Bro, I seen like 10 videos with all them niggas wearing them chains.
Yeah, some of them boys from East Texas, man. I know, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
but that don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we been knew that though. They in the same crew and went to school together. They went to Lancaster High School. All of them.
Right.
Most of them anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just in the legal terms, it just build more motive. You see what I'm saying? Like it can't be that damn. You see what I'm saying? If we all in a clique, man, you see what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's the problem. If we, bro, think about this. If we all in a clique, we in the YouTube clique, all of us be on this live all the time, right? And some shit go on, and everybody talking about this little beef and shit, and then something happened in between this, and it's gonna be like, damn. Well, yeah, Stepper is in the YouTube clique with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to say, well, no, I'm in the YouTube clique with them, but whenever they said to go live that night, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to say that shit, bro. It's a feeling. That's like, so you guilty by association, because it's gonna be very hard for like, in that ain't gonna necessarily be the thing that breaks Yellow Beezy, but it's gonna be very hard for Yellow Beezy to say he don't know nothing about that shit, man. You see what I'm saying?
Somebody been talking because he was free for 5 years. Somebody been talking.
Right. It's gonna be hard because not only is somebody talking, them niggas is in your clique.
Yeah, but they don't, so you could be like, I don't know what these people do. I don't be around them like that. Just because we're in the same crew, they don't, he can easily say that and that, for that.
Mean, you can easily say that, but like I say,
but it look crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do look crazy.
The laws ain't that damn stupid.
Yeah, they look crazy. I always said they look crazy though. Like, when I found out about it, I was like,
because you can say, man, those is my guns, but I don't know how they got them.
Yeah.
Shit, like, okay, well, go ahead and sit down.
It's definitely not helping this situation. It's definitely not helping him. Just for it being, because it looked crazy. It looked like it looked like you guilty off that alone. Though. It looked like
the shit looked crazy as hell. Like, let's be for real. The shit looked so crazy because everybody in the city know.
Yeah,
they was beefing, and we would imagine that them niggas did not do that shit that close to each other to home. You see what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even imagine that shit would be that close like that. You feel me?
Well, what I'm saying? That's the reason why, Mark 3 shouldn't have been at her house. It shouldn't have been at her house at all.
But and then that's what I'm saying.
Then he knew all that. He already knew all that. You don't think Mark 3 knew that they was in the same crew? You don't think he knew the baby daddy went to school with Yellow Beezy? You don't think that he knew that girl went to school with all them? The baby mama Johnson? He knew all that. So he still chose to go over there and play with his life.
And also Yellow Beezy and them, if this happened, they should have never had nobody in a clique doing no shit like that, bro.
Well, he was messing with, you know what I'm saying? Like, how else they would have got the drop? When you got somebody playing with somebody baby mama that's in the same crew with somebody who got money on your head.
Yeah, they could have
got how easy that is? Oh, I know my baby mama said, and I know you talked to her, because you put my chains around my kid's neck and it went viral on Facebook. So now I'm finna stalk it.
What I'm saying is,
out of my, I'm finna stalk my baby mama crib and find out you over there, and that's what happened.
Right, but see, what I'm saying is, we know what happened, but what I'm saying is, that shouldn't have. Once they got the drop, like, there shouldn't have been nobody in their clique, nobody in Dallas rap, none of that shit to do that shit. That shit don't make no sense. That's just like me. We I'll be in the apartments, and I get the little nigga that be barbecuing with us to do some shit. That doesn't make no sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to be nobody. If it let me tell you, does that make it? Them niggas say, well, yeah, all of them be hanging out in YouTube apartments, and then you gonna get the nigga that be barbecuing, man. Say, nah, man. That's why I don't even be trying to hang around with niggas that do foolish shit, because you gonna fuck around and get my. You see what I'm saying? That's why niggas don't even kick it like that no more, because it's hard to. If you ride in a car with a nigga, he do something, you still finna have to go through the motions, even if you didn't do nothing.
Yeah, then
and if you don't tell on them right then, you gonna get caught up too. So you faced with a real fucked up situation, right? If you with some niggas and they do something, okay, I didn't do nothing. I just went. No, they gonna be like, well, nigga, why'd you call the police, nigga? Why'd you tell us today? Why'd you know what I'm saying? You should have waited there with the victim and told everything. Nigga, now you hiding evidence too. Like, come on, man.
Then your boy go live and say, whoever got the freeway backed up, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Man.
Like that shit so obvious.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like them niggas,
Wow.
them niggas is like, hey, them niggas like shit. Like, I don't know what they was thinking. Like, I don't know. They was see if Mo 3 was moving by himself when he was doing that shit, so they probably looking at it like, hey, that nigga ain't getting caught up. Shit, we gonna feel it. They was trying to flex like how Mo 3 kind of was, but they was, Mo 3 wasn't having people doing that shit. You feel me? Mo 3 wasn't having people doing this shit for him, so that's why you can't get caught up when you're doing it by yourself. But they said it was flexing just like Mo 3 was. But see, what the shit was Mo 3, there still ain't nobody
right
to question, because he obviously ain't orchestrating with a bunch of niggas. He's obviously, whatever he was doing it, he's doing it by himself or with, you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing it with no rapping, no people that's popular or names out here. But them niggas is like shit. Them niggas got caught up in that sauce. You hear me? They got caught up in that sauce. Because a lot of people think the way Mo 3 was doing his thing, like why he didn't get caught up? You see what I'm saying? Mo 3 was taunting them way worse, right?
Yep.
But see, he wasn't getting caught up though, because
it had something to do with bubble shit, so that's why I think he started turning up on them niggas like that.
Right, but but Mo 3 ain't getting caught up. He wasn't getting caught up on none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because for one, he don't kick it. He was with his own. He don't kick it with a whole bunch of popular rappers, so he don't got nobody doing his dirty work like that. If it is a nigga that's doing his dirty work, it's somebody way out there in North Dallas. Nobody don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
These niggas doing shit and then making videos and shit out there and trying to be famous.
Right. Well, they had on, the baby mama told on them. That's what happened. Baby mama told them. They brought the whole thing down.
But see, she didn't even really have to tell. The laws got that. They got the cameras.
If the baby mama wouldn't have told, they wouldn't have had the numbers. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have linked back to none of them. Because all they got is still footage from the freeway.
They got her phone records, bro.
Yeah, because she told on him.
No, they was gonna look at this. That's a part of the investigation. If I dig it, come on, Steph, think about it.
Now that she don't get him her son's phone,
man, look at Steph.
Now that she don't say her baby daddy called the son.
If your homeboy got all this shit going on and he just left from you, the laws is coming to you, nigga.
She went to them. She went down there to them. She didn't have to turn. She didn't have to say nothing about none of that.
That's look at this. That whenever we say that, you gotta think like that's more so.
She's the reason it's the case. Without her, it wouldn't be no case, bro. Tell me,
bro. Everybody knew he was at Josh. How could Jossie shake that? Everybody knew.
Not giving her son phone up, and I sent her baby daddy call her son.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Look at this. If your homeboy is with you and he's standing out at your house, right?
She the only person who knew that her baby daddy called her son's phone. So she would, she would never get the information up. There wouldn't be no case, bro.
But that's
the only reason it was the case.
See, dog, I'm saying you move it too far ahead, bro. Think about what I'm saying. If your cousin spending the night at your crib, right? Yeah. And the motherfucking bank get robbed, and the next day, everybody on social media to say, yeah, he was over there with Stepper. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck she gonna, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck she gonna, like, you think she can do that? You think she can?
You're not gonna check no, you know what I'm saying? Like, she the only person knows her. She the only person know her baby daddy called her son's phone. So if she don't get the information, there's no case.
No, she actually ain't the only person. Her sisters and all of them knew that shit. But I still think that's irrelevant, because everybody in Dallas knows he was over there right before it happened.
Bro,
Everybody knows.
everybody did though.
Everybody knows he was going back and forth with her baby daddy, with the kids, put the chains on them. Everybody already knew that, bro. We didn't even need to know. We didn't have to. Jazzy didn't have to come to no podcast or nothing for us to know that shit. It's
She
all
went to
on
law
social media.
enforcement.
You know, I'm saying for us to know it, it was already public information.
I mean,
Before she even had to probably had the time to sit down. Remember, think about
she
this,
didn't have
bro.
to tell him
Listen,
about.
listen.
She gave her baby daddy up, bro.
Bro, do you remember before Jossie even got to probably to sit down with the laws or whatever she did? Everybody on social media was like giving her death threats and stuff. Said she said that nigga.
Yeah. She didn't. Yeah.
1,000 people. So how can she avoid the laws? That's my question.
Get him her phone and not her son's phone, and her baby daddy would never got caught. What the child got? That don't, you know. She volunteered the information, and that's why it was the case.
No, bro. Everybody already knew that Mo3 was showing out with the this is a
we understand that.
That's why I said that's why social media niggas tell on themselves with social media, bro. You don't really need that's just ices on the cake. Now, if Jossie didn't go down and tell them, the laws will be on her ass, nigga. They'll be in her life, nigga. Like there's no way to do that. Like if y'all niggas, bro, if you putting everything on social media and something bad happened, nigga, it ain't even really being a snitch no more, nigga. All they gotta do is go and look at the videos.
Yeah, but the phone call.
Look at this. With that Cradle Robinson case, none of the kids said nothing. The Mexicans said the Mexico said it was a throw up, that she alcohol poison, but they got the video, nigga.
Without that, without her giving, you know what I'm saying, if she would have never told them her baby daddy called her son and never gave them her son's phone, there would be no case.
But that's
they had no trail back to them.
How could the whole trail back?
If she would have told them, Mo3 was at my house, he spent the night, and then he left. After that, I don't know what happened. If she would have told them that, there would be no case.
But she can't say that because social media and pictures and posts say
social media don't know about the phone call. She only knew about the phone call, and the baby daddy and her, and the kid. And social media didn't know about that part.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Everybody knew that these niggas had to follow them from her house, bro. That's why they already was blaming her. That's why they was look at this. No, look at this. Nobody knew when it first happened. Nobody knew that she talked to the baby daddy, but everybody knew.
Nobody knew it all until she told law enforcement.
Bro, people was calling the police station and saying that she set the nigga up.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
So she can withhold, but do you know what happens when you withhold information from the laws like that? And
that's information they would have never knew. How they would have knew that?
Because they can get her phone, because they can subpoena her phone records, my nigga. They can subpoena everybody's phone records in their house. And them girls was probably already texting and probably already told their homegirl, girl, whoop whoop and them they said they gonna do this some O3. Like, come on, bro. You know how this shit go. The laws get down like that, nigga. Well, that's how they do it. That's how they see. That's the thing about it, bro. These niggas a lot of times niggas don't have to snitch. They already know. They gonna come subpoena everybody's phone, nigga. They gonna see who said what and who called who that night and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? They already they had the baby daddy phone subpoenaed already, nigga.
Because she told them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She told them that. If she would have never told,
whatever she told them, bro, it doesn't matter. She ain't even a star witness in this motherfucker, bro. You get what I'm saying? They do not need Jossie to come stand on that stage, bro, because the laws already. See, that's the thing. the social media and shit is the laws, bro. And niggas need to stop, man. Say, I
Yeah.
can tell you, I'll tell you, I done seen what they pull up with. They'll come and show you photos of you in front of the spot with whatever, it dope, whatever. Nigga, they know. They just play dumb because they don't want you to know how to hide shit. You know what I'm saying? They just act like they don't want you. Yeah, they want to let all this shit unfold. They know damn well, you see what I'm saying, that this nigga didn't just come in a break of the morning, leaving her house. Come on, fool. Like, who do you expect to believe that? Like, would you really sit in front of some real investigators and say, it was a beautiful day, and you left at 7 in the morning. You know, like, how could you even say that with all the shit's going on? Like, niggas is not that damn dumb, bro. And that's why the law enforcement be sitting back laughing at niggas, man. Now it's a thin line, because at the end of the day, if them niggas did right, it wouldn't even matter if Jossie's baby daddy called. You see what I'm saying? They did that shit all wrong, nigga. Like, why the fuck would he even be in the low? They pinged him by her house, by the freeway. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where they fucked up at.
How they messed up at using their phones. You know, that's where they messed up at.
And they
having
crazy.
phones on there.
And they crazy for even putting her in that situation with them kids, because you know she can't battle with them laws about that, bro. Come on, man.
Where they messed up at is having phones and even calling us on. They should have
right.
just,
Yeah, but even that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's where they messed right there, bro. That's it. That's it. That's all. You feel me? That's it. That's all. Because at the end of the day,
yeah, they probably would have subpoenaed, everybody in the
Because you gotta think about it, bro. Later, which is so crazy. How the hell did later, when that happened, bro? Less than 10 hours, everybody knew the scoop.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it. Like, and that's because the way it unfolded, that's how you know Jocelyn was not prepared for what was going on, because you know
they were going
to and told their homegirl,
they were going to subpoena, see with the phone records and stuff, everybody in that house is going to probably get subpoena. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got a phone line in there. So they probably
because that's capital murder, bro. And it was done on a freeway, on a government. You see what I'm saying? They gonna get to the bottom of that. These white folks don't like that shit out here. You killing motherfuckers on a freeway.
She just helped speed up the case.
You know how
she just helped speed up the case, though. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, help speed up. You know how dangerous that is? Like, think about the rich motherfuckers out here looking at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on a like that. Like, that's what I'm saying.
She just made their job easy by her saying all this stuff. She made the job easy.
Right. They ain't even thinking like you going over boundaries. Like, you ain't killing a nigga in the hood. You killing a nigga on a government freeway. You see what I'm saying? On the state. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like federal shit, nigga.
It is. I mean, the case should be fair. I'm surprised if it is then.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I say, like, I understand where you coming from, but when you go backwards and take a look at it, that shit was fucked up as soon as they came up with that plan.
Yeah, well,
having that kid calling, because that
it was.
And I think, and I honestly
they're gonna subpoena everybody. I wasn't thinking about that. They're gonna subpoena everybody's phone in their house. So they were gonna find out the baby daddy number, and then from the baby daddy, they're gonna get the other dude number and see where their location was at, and so
and look at this, and then you can't stop them from doing it. So if you don't cooperate, what you think happened? You get implemented in it.
Yeah.
You know, so they gonna tell her, they're gonna say, hey man, it's best for you and your family to go ahead, because if you don't, then that means that you got something to do with it.
Yeah. She just made their job a lot easier.
Yeah,
went ahead and said all that.
They shouldn't even did that shit not that way. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's
they'd have had a better chance of just going over there and taking their chances and seeing them walk out the house instead of calling and doing all the other extra stuff.
Right. But see,
because he had already knew.
Obviously, they put on a show.
Because he already knew. He already knew. You know what I'm saying? That he was coming over his baby mama house. He already knew all that.
Yeah, he
just
been
didn't know.
doing that because remember Mo3 been going over there.
He just didn't know when he was gonna come over there.
Look,
So,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Did you see the video of Mo3 and them and Jazzy and them at the little trampoline bowling alley place? Yeah, they know. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying?
he
The
knew
nigga
from when
take
he
a
put the
picture.
chains on his
Yeah, he
kids.
took a picture with the kids.
Yeah, he put the chains on the kids, so he knew from right then and there. And that was months before he got killed.
Right. That's why I say make it make sense. That's why and I believe that's why them niggas they was thinking too far ahead and not thinking about, oh shit, all these mistakes gonna happen the way you see what I'm saying? They was just thinking like, hey, and they didn't see no further past like the consequence. Like you got. That's why I asked myself, why did they do that like that, bro? But you know, they wanted to. It's like some clout, like you see what I'm saying?
Did it for the money. You know they did it for us.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the way that they did it.
Yeah, all the
All the whole way that's just too much. You see what I'm saying? Like you see what happened with Lil Ronnie, them niggas just came straight up out the hood part of it and came over there. Like it wasn't no, you see what I'm saying, feud or none of that. That niggas still scratching their head about that, right? Motherfucker don't know what the fuck they did that for still. To this day, they don't know what it was about. The niggas that did it ain't even know. Like nobody in the city know them like that or nothing to tell. You feel me? Nobody in the city, the dudes that did that with Lil Ronnie, nobody in the city know them like that. They ain't even popular enough for motherfuckers to tell. Cause you know a motherfucker will tell. Well, they gonna say something, they gonna make a post about it. Yeah, they gonna do that, but them niggas like nobody like niggas like who the fuck is they? Who are they? You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, it's like, dang, nigga, y'all niggas did that like that. I'm saying the way that they did it. Don't make is that I don't even see how they even think that was gonna get caught. And I don't know, like I'm starting to think because you know that car that was behind him, right? I'm thinking if he started running that way on his phone, somebody from behind had to shoot him, man.
Just somebody from behind?
Yeah.
Yep, it probably somebody that was from
And I think
somebody else shot him from behind.
Right. And I think the reason why, because if you pay attention to what Benzo was saying, he said it just comes with being loyal to niggas that ain't. So I believe like if that happened like that, then somebody, if there was another shooter, they probably went ahead and started telling and saying, went ahead and just implemented Benzo as the only shooter because that's the only one that's on camera and all that because they know he ain't gonna tell anyway. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if he's gonna tell him.
I'm saying look at it. Benzo seemed like the only he young and he seemed like he the only one that ain't gonna say nothing. You see, but you know how niggas do that, right? The niggas will say because they know you ain't gonna say nothing. Take the charge, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Charge. We got you.
You don't know. He might be telling right now, man. Like, hey, man.
Right,
I don't know, man.
You see, he did post that he coming home soon. I don't know what I'm saying. We gotta read between why he remember the last day he said, man, it's just over with and now he posted he coming home soon. Got an edge up and shit. You hear me?
When was this?
You said you didn't see the one Benzo? He was on a little like he was on somebody's phone in the jail and he had the little braids and he had an edge up and shit.
So he coming home?
Yeah, in the beginning, he said when he first said I'm coming home soon, and then he was talking to a girl, telling her he coming home soon, and the other nigga, and they've been talking on the phone with the girl, and the girl flirting with the other dudes in his cell and shit. And he said, yeah, he all smiling and shit, saying I'm coming home soon. Now you remember the one before that, he was sounding all down once he found out that them niggas is saying this and saying that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, he must be telling. He said he coming home. He telling. But he don't change his mind then. He said he coming home.
Right.
Even if he tell, he's still not coming home.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
Like
shit
in
got.
the time because he still ain't coming home.
Look at this. The one thing for sure is we know there was another car following him.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's why Mo
Bring
3
somebody
kept
up.
saying. That's why Mo 3 kept saying they fought. You see what I'm saying? And we seen the other car, which is crazy because that same look. I wish that I would have saved this. That same other car, bro. They drove past. Okay, you know how Trap Boy was doing that and this and that on the road. That car did something too. They said that they drove. I seen it. Same car with the little. They drove past Mo3. Said, man, look, somebody kinfolks. They said, damn, cuz somebody kinfolks stretched out in this bitch. You hear me? And they was just recording it. They was driving by recording, and it was in the back seat. You can see some license plates on everything. A lot of people, it was a few people that mentioned that, but they didn't know how to connect it. But that is a fact. And now when you see that other footage of them, and you see Banzo drive past, you know what I'm saying? They say he already got the gun out. You know what I'm saying? They all hopping on the freeway. It's the same car.
Right.
The same car. That's why I say, bro, why did they do all that?
I don't know why they did all that in the Mo 3 situation.
Niggas
I
recording.
don't know why. I don't know why T Grizzly did any of that.
Right, like this nigga, I mean, I understand why Lil Durk had to get some get back, but you see how they see that how I say, bro, we gonna go back to the Dolph case. You remember how everybody, it was so much speculation, right? Now we see that the police, they got every fucking footage of Straight Drop when he walked in and got a t-shirt at the stove. You see what I'm saying? They got this nigga when he went to go holler at a girl and shit. Like they got footage of this nigga all around the city preparing to do the shit.
Right.
Make that man. Did you see that shit?
Yep.
They got the footage from the nigga when the nigga woke up and brushed his teeth, my nigga. To the time he went and got, and then the time when they met up at the what's name to meet with Jug, to the time they got all this shit. Then one thing he was walking in the mall or something. I guess he went to go get a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, these niggas is not playing. But I guess it do take a little time to get all that shit. But them niggas knew. And that's the same thing they did with Lil Durk case with FBG, man. They got footage of them niggas talking about, bro, they got footage of them niggas in the apartments when they planned to hit and when they all got in the cars to drive off to do the shit.
Right.
That shit crazy. Don't that make you, that shit should scare niggas, right?
Yep.
That should scare you if you get to do wrong, nigga. Cause you know it is cameras everywhere around this bitch, right?
Yeah, you gotta sell the bathroom, nigga. That's the only place you might not get recorded, nigga.
What'd you say?
I said except the bathroom. That's the only place you might get recorded.
Right, and they gonna see you coming out that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Shit, like
Yeah.
it's like it just lets you know that they do have cameras everywhere. Like they just be, yeah. But I understand why the law do that because why they gonna show what they got? They trying to get you, dang. Because if they pop out with all that shit, the first day, then niggas gonna get to killing niggas and shit. You see what I'm saying? Because they scared of niggas snitching. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna wait till they get the shit under control a little bit. That's just like that shit with Julio Fulio, nigga. They had that shit in 4K. Like you could see the sweat on the nigga's face. But them niggas running, it looked like motherfucking a movie and shit. I was like, dang. And them
You
niggas,
know the old black stuff? Yeah.
yeah, them niggas used motherfucking Tesla cameras.
Yeah, they had some badass cameras.
Yeah, it's from the Teslas. So that's why so look at this. So with the Julio Fulio case, bro, I bullshit. Now hold on one second. Like, bro, this is a fact of how they broke this case. Hold on.
Julio. Some people done. Get out of there.
So look, on the Julio case, they said that Teslas have motion sensor cameras on them, on the rear, the front, and in the bottom. That's how you seen it, the way they put it to a movie. So what the feds did was they just looked up and they got tracking, so you can know where a Tesla is at all times. So they looked up how many Teslas was in the area that day. And we got all the footage from this shit and pieced it together and showed you an orchestrated movie of these niggas doing that shit. I'm like, oh my God, nigga. So just know, if you run past a Tesla, it recorded you.
And them phones be getting people in trouble, man. Get them phone records, and
man,
they be having their phones on them.
Right. And then old girl, she looking at the laws all crazy, like, why y'all at my door? Like, bitch, we know that you was come on, man, you was the driver. You know what I'm saying? We know this. Like, she
So
still
they going to
can't believe it.
trial? They ain't been in trial. They ain't take no plea deals. What they?
Damn, they didn't take no plea deal or nothing. Like, the thing is, I don't know what they could plead to, because they got them Teslas made them get it. I mean, they got them all the way to traveling out there and everything. Like, they got them.
Right.
They got them bad, like 4K. I'm talking about unbelievable. Like, people didn't even think it was real. Like, they're like, yeah, that's a Tesla camera. Like,
I'm gonna say Yellow got a 50-50 chance because somebody talking, and he got a 50-50 chance. I give him 50-50 chance.
But see now, now my thing is, who is the other people that paid?
I don't know.
See, they ain't telling us that yet, right? But you see, listen to that jargon. They said he's one of the people that paid.
Yeah.
So who is the other people, man? Like, I'm telling you, bro, the feds fuck with you like that too. Like, whoever it is, they probably lose, man. They probably lose their motherfucking mind.
Well, that's gonna come down to Yellow. Maybe Yellow tell if he get caught. You know what I'm saying? If they find him guilty, maybe he'll tell it all.
Right, and they ain't even pressing up on the other people just yet, or maybe they have and we just don't know it. You see what I'm saying? That's just how that shit go. Like they literally could probably have like 4 people in jail for paying. We wouldn't even know it until it's all said and done. But it's gonna be interesting who they said who all was involved, who's all paid. You know what I'm saying? That's good, because it's definitely gonna come out. They're gonna release that shit, but they just ain't gonna do it right now.
But I know if Yellow got some good lawyers, I don't believe he was caught slipping, talking on the phone or texting or nothing like that. If they don't got no real proof of him talking about it, texting, calling,
yeah,
they don't got no proof he gave nobody no money, he got a good chance of beating it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I think that maybe they don't have him talking on the phone, but they got them talking on the phone, mentioning his name.
So that don't mean nothing though. If I ain't agreeing with it, you don't got me. Shit, my lawyer, you gonna eat that up?
Yeah, I mean, but that does mean a lot of stuff. That's like snitching. I mean, in a way, you telling it just in a different.
Hey,
form.
you don't got me on camera doing nothing. You don't got me on camera giving nobody no money for no hit. I'm not talking. You don't got no recordings on me. All you got is people saying this and that. Man, please.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna appeal that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he would hope that they don't got none of that on him. That's what he can hope. That's what he can hope. He got to keep his hopes high. He got to hope that they don't got that shit, but he ain't gonna know either. He ain't gonna know.
Right. I mean,
And
he
he
know what
just
he done did. He know, he know he ain't talked about nothing on no phone through no text message.
right.
Unless
But
somebody run a wire that's close to.
right. But he just moving off of hope and faith at this point because as we see many, many times, they're not gonna tell you what all they got anyway.
Yeah.
They gonna piece they gotta finish putting their pieces together. But if he
Yeah, I know
think
telling
about
what
it,
they. Yeah.
if he did do that, bro,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's that's why I said it's a 50-50 chance with it.
Yeah, if he did do that, then I don't know what to say, fool. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right. You know, if he out of there, if they got proof like that, they got that type of evidence on it. It's rap. But we're gonna see though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna air it live. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they will. But either way it goes, we'll
text
know.
message, anything, like, so because it ain't gonna take a lot. You know what I'm saying? He could be
Yeah.
a text message. It ain't gonna take a lot.
Yeah.
They might got something. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they like to put on the show too. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
The laws like to put on a little show and shit so they can get applause. Like, yeah, y'all did a good job, and they gonna do all that and cross their eyes, dot their T's. I mean, cross their T's and dot their eyes. This shit. That's why I say, man, that shit be crazy to me. Every single case that nigga done looked at it be like that, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but T
Dolph case
Grizzly.
is an infamous case.
Yeah. But the type of evidence they got on T Grizzly, it's a wrap.
Right.
It's a wrap for him. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no sense in him even paying for no lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, but see, so Yellow Bees, I mean, he taking it to trial.
Only
Other
I told you it's a 50-50 chance that he can beat it.
Yeah, taking it to trial.
It's a 50, yeah. He do got a chance of beating it though.
But if he
He got
don't
a
beat
chance.
sheesh,
Yeah.
he gotta pray. He gotta know he didn't send no text messages. He gotta know
Right.
that this person that he
Right.
gotta know.
Yeah, you gotta know.
In them situations, I guess I can see why niggas do take shit to trial because they praying for a mistrial. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They just praying something happens to they gigabytes and that, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit happen with all that information, something like that happened. Like shit, because if he did do that, like I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't like that. Like, I don't understand. I mean, why he would do all that, and then and then the laws got all the videos of them clowning about this shit and stuff. They got all that too. That shit wow. Whatever. Remember you seen old boy asking Benzo, he said, see, that's why I say, man, because Benzo said, man, yeah, that's what I'm telling you, kind of hear you hear what I'm trying to say without saying it. Like he asked me, he said, man, he said, how did you feel whenever you seen that they had Yellow Beezy?
And I do. What you say?
Remember he asked Benzo, he said, how'd you feel whenever you found out they had Yellow Beezy? He said, man, he said, man, somebody must be just, you know what I'm saying, like some shit going on. You hear me? Because even he ain't thinking that Yellow Beezy gonna get caught up in this shit because he's trying to be solid. You hear what I'm saying?
He's trying to be silent.
Yeah, that he said in so many words. He said, because he know now. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I think it had to be a second shooter.
Say what?
That's why I'm thinking it had to be a second shooter, probably.
It was.
Yeah, because that's why he being solid because he in their mind nobody knows if you see what I'm saying. So if he stays, so in his mind, if he stays solid and somehow the ballistic or something shows that he wasn't a shooter, then he get off of that. You feel me?
Either
But
way it goes, he's still going down because he was there running on a freeway with a chopper, whatever he had.
Right. But
in broad daylight.
if it was somebody else that did it,
Yeah, it could be somebody else, but he's still going to be charged for the murder too. So
well,
it don't matter.
He won't necessarily get the murder. He gonna get a charge, but it ain't
No, he's
gonna
going to get charged for the murder because you know what I'm saying that's intent to trying to. Yeah,
yes,
he played a part in it. He had a hand in it.
Yes, a tip, but it ain't gonna be capital murder.
I don't know, man. Either way it goes, it's gonna be murder though. I'll tell you that.
Because that would be more of an attempt.
No, that's not an attempt because somebody died, and you chased him down on the freeway in broad daylight and ran him to somebody else. So you're gonna get charged the same thing. Ain't no difference.
Yeah,
no,
but
you can't do that and think you're not. And somebody died like that, you get charged for the murder too. Ain't no attempt. Ain't none of that.
It's not. It ain't gonna be to the degree of like what they gonna try to give like Yellow Beezy and the shooter. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be broken down into parts. He gonna get something big, major, no matter what, you know. But
hold on, right quick.
Because Benzo say he ain't the one saying that, but it's like, dang. But that shit just all messed up, man. Triple D, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. In real life, I kind of hate it for them boys. Like, you know, that shit ain't supposed to happen. You feel me? It's just not. Like, them niggas had some shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, didn't have a good long run in this shit. Like,
yeah,
you did all this shit for social media, and like, now it's like everybody finna be turning their back on you and be like, yeah, like once see them niggas doing all this shit because social media and all that, and then once if Yellow Beezy get caught and get capital murder, all the people that they was doing that shit for or whatever gonna be saying, oh yeah, I knew it. They're gonna be making fun of him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna be making fun of him. You see what I'm saying? It really just should show like his lesson. It don't because all of that shit was for show, really. Even with Mo 3, that show, that's a lot of that shit just boosting the fame and the hype. But now it's like, you see how quickly that shit got taken away? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That shit is done. You see what I'm saying?
That shit was really all bullshit.
Yeah, all of that fame and all that, yeah, it was cool. We all posted videos of each other, and it was getting, and everybody like picking sides, but now it's like ain't even no side to pick, and the shit is just done. It's over with. That's what Benzo said. He said the shit over with, man. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is it's a done deal. Like motherfuckers' careers and everything, it's just over with. And now let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Yellow Beezy has the clout that if he beats it, he can go up and go even harder like Bootsy did?
Nah.
Right. Because remember, see, when Bootsy was doing his shit, social media wasn't like that. The whole city was not in Bootsy business like that. So when Bootsy went through his shit, all of that shit was forgotten because it was never publicized like that, right? Like we never seen with Boosie's back and forth and stuff with them people like on social media, like the way this shit is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's easy to forget and let Boosie go ahead and keep doing his thing, right? But this shit gonna be hard to forget because it's just been all the beef and all the back and forth been publicized. It's published. You can go back and watch it again and again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, them motherfuckers still talking about that shit, man.
Right. So whenever he go out to do, if he try to go out to do some shows, it's like, man, niggas is looking at that shit right now. Like, motherfucker post him, I'm at a Yellow Beezy concert. You type his name in, you see all the footage and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. That's why these phones and shit, man. The phones is a motherfucking fool, man. I'm trying to tell you, the phones is a fool. Like, we do not understand how serious this phone stuff is. What the things we can do with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you think about this. Whenever civilizations and stuff pass, like with the architects and all that, they would dig and they would find little things to know what was going on at that time. Nigga dig up a phone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, look at this. Like, let's say, like, if civilization, like, just, you know what I'm saying, and then it had to start over, they gonna dig up a phone and be like, damn, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit they gonna find, they'll be like, yeah, these niggas was outside. These niggas was throwed.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't digging up no caveman shit. You hear me? They gonna know where to pick up from, cause this shit right here, that man say that it don't even make no sense. And then you got this AI stuff out now. This shit, wow, what? Niggas ain't even thinking about this shit. Like it really make a nigga like, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I had took a picture because I had cut my foot, and I took a picture of it. And then later on, like 2 days, about like it was an ad, like you know what I'm saying, like about this. I'm like, man, hold up, man, like I can't make this shit up, bro. Like it was an ad about like some shit about like if you like what you cut your foot and then it's like your skin can grow inside and it's like a treatment you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically saying it's basically like an ad saying, hey, just go to, if you cut your foot, go to the doctor, check it, make sure it's cleaned, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it can lead to this. I'm like, how the fuck, bro? And I just took a picture, bro. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is throwed. They might have to delete all the apps. I mean, just go straight back to just telephone numbers, my nigga.
Nah, no bullshit.
No apps, bro. Don't do it. Like I could be talking to you right now. Like I'm gonna, like right now, since I did a show, we sit here talking about all these topics. I'm gonna, as soon as I go back on social media, I'm gonna start seeing, you know, videos and reels about the shit that we've been talking about right now. And I ain't even using my phone. My shit, you know, sitting there.
Yeah, that shit too. Shit crazy. Nigga have a conversation and that shit pop up the ass and shit, nigga. Somewhere.
Hell yeah. But you know, that they definitely, you know, They definitely doing that shit. That's why jobs, they tell you, that's why they be like, don't see at the jobs, that's why they be telling you, like they be saying now it's to the point where like on your job equipment, they saying nigga don't even charge your phone up on the motherfucking you know, the computer, like you can plug a USB into it and plug because it's gonna start reading shit and hearing shit, and that's why they go through their secure sites because they don't want none of their information leaked out like that, like how they do things and conduct their business and their numbers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to go through like 2 to 3 VPNs to log into your network at your job now.
Yeah.
Because they know. That's why they was like, man, don't even use another monitor. They won't even let you use your own headphones, because they say now when you plug in your headset, it come with a small program that the computer gonna automatically upload to make sure the headset work right. So it's like, you don't gotta download it. It installs itself. See, we think that we just plug it up and it's universal, but it installs itself. So they worried about data breaching just because you plugged up your headset to the motherfucking computer. You can't even do that. You got to use that shit. This shit crazy.
Yeah, well, nigga step, but he left.
Now he said he gonna be back, but that nigga be falling asleep and shit. I think the last night they said,
Myself, fool. I'm gonna fuck with you, my nigga.
yeah, I'm finna get up. I'm finna get up off here too, man.
For sure.
All right, that's a bet.